Well, joining us now is Greg from the USCCB, and he joins us via Skype to talk about the Friday Novena prayer for the legal protection of human life. Greg, thanks so much for being with us. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Doing great. Great to be back from vacation. Thanks for joining us. Well, Cardinal Dolan, the chair of the USCCB Pro-Life Committee, has called for Friday novenas from August 3rd through September 28th. Why is this time frame important?
Well, it's important because there's much discussion going on in the public discourse about the retirement of Justice Kennedy and his replacement and what that means for the possible overturning of Roe versus Wade. And there's been a tremendous amount of misinformation out there about Roe versus Wade. There's been a call for litmus tests to be applied for any candidate who or nominee, that they should publicly support Roe versus Wade or be ineligible for the court. These kind of things have to be countered. So while the Catholic bishops do not take a position in support or opposition to presidential nominees, for good reason, we can and need to speak up. And so what can we do? Well, we did respond to the initial calls for this pro-Roe litmus test by sending a letter to the Senate from Cardinal DiNardo, president of the USCCB, saying that's illegitimate, Roe is bad, and that should never be a litmus test in support of Roe. We also did an action alert encouraging people at the grassroots to send the same message to their senators. But we thought we needed to do more. And one of the things that is so important in our pro-life work is that we pray and fast. And so we thought of this novena, nine-week novena. The dates you mentioned, we're 2 weeks into that novena now. And what it does is encourages people to pray and fast, that this change in the court, it's not for the confirmation of this new nominee. It's simply saying that this change in the court will bring about a nation where every human life is protected in law and welcomed in life. And so those who sign up will receive weekly notices or reminders about praying and fasting on Friday for this intention, and they receive a fact, one of 9 facts throughout the novena about Roe that they are encouraged to share with others in their parish, in their communities, in their families, as well as sending it directly to their members of Congress. We have to counter the misinformation about Roe, and so in addition to prayer and fasting, the goal of this novena is to dispel the myths about Roe versus Wade.
So people joining along, Greg, and praying during the Fridays, you mentioned the notes too. Are there special prayers that are being offered as well?
Yeah, we encourage just simply praying an Our Father, Hail Mary, and Glory Be, and then offering some sort of fast that day. Obviously, people can pray a rosary, they can do whatever, go to Mass, do a holy hour, but we just simply recommend Our Father, Hail Mary, and Glory Be, just to draw attention to it and to offer some sort of prayers and fasting for the intention.
Well, we have a very powerful prayer community here on Catholic TV, Greg, so I'm sure you'll get a lot of support from our great viewers. Tell us about some of the other activities for the Pro-Life Committee.
Yeah, well, we're involved in a variety of things. We follow the bishop's pastoral plan for pro-life activities. So there's 4 pillars of the pastoral plan. Public policy is one of them, and that's my focus. But we also have pastoral care programs, Project Rachel, supportive pregnancy center, pregnancy care centers. We have public information and education efforts. And most importantly, we encourage prayer and liturgical responses as well, prayer and worship for the cause of life.
Well, Greg, thanks so much for being with us today. Where could people participate in the novena and learn more about the work of the pro-life work at the USCCB?
Yeah, very simply, go to www.usccb.org/pray. And that is the Bishop's Call to Prayer webpage, and there they will see this novena for the legal protection of human life. They can click on that and sign up to participate. It's not too late, even though we're a couple of weeks into the novena. We have each week's email there at that site, so they can catch up. And they can start participating. They can send the past messages or facts about Roe that have been sent out already the first 2 weeks and then join in. So never too late. Again, usccb.org/pray.
Well, Greg, thank you so much for all your great work and for joining us today. Have a nice day.
Thanks. God bless you too.
Thank you.